Good evening, friends. My name is Beth, and it is Monday, November 22nd, and that means it is take and make time. I hope you've all gotten in to get your craft kits. And if not, there are probably a few left, maybe, just maybe, so get right on that. Give us a call, bop in there. But here's your kit. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're making a loofah soap, which is so timely. That weather's getting chillier and chillier. The cold weather, dry, achy skin. I love the feel of a nice loofah or even a bath brush. So got super excited, I'll admit, when Jenny told me this is what we were doing next. Yay! Okay, that's my personal plug. So I'm gonna get into my kit, and I have one silicone mold here. We have a couple strings, cute little red and white decorative string. I just love that. We have some pieces of loofah that Jenny has cut for us that are about a 1/2 inch thick. So if you didn't get a kit or you want to recreate this later, you watch this next year at this time, there's always time to do some crafting. And then she put together some peppermint essential oil, which is so nice. Opens up all those nasal passages. And she gave us a ton, you guys, a ton of our glycerin soap. So yay, let's get to it. The first thing we're gonna do is take a mug of water. I don't have tons of water in there, you can see. And I'm just gonna plop my loofah in here, and you'll see how quickly it's gonna expand and absorb all that water. Look at it, puffing right up. I'm gonna flip it over and let it do its thing here. So it soaks up all that water really quick, like a sponge, you know, because it is. And then after a few minutes of just letting it sit, it's gonna double and then sometimes triple in size, and it could round out. Mine was rather oval shaped. Gosh, I have no words at this point of the day. I've lost my ability to speak. That would be a first. But you see, as it sits in this water, it's really doubled in size. Now, at home doing this, hanging out, having a good time, I would probably let it soak a good 5 minutes. I mean, you don't really have to. Inside's even damp, so I'm gonna take that back. I was thinking maybe I need to tell you that, but even the inner part of this is pretty wet. So I'm just gonna zhuzh it around in there, make sure everything's nice and soaked through. And I'm just gonna set it here. I just patted it a little bit on my tissue. If you have paper towel, that's probably gonna be better. And I don't want to shred that tissue, so now I'm just gonna set that aside and let it do its thing. Then I'm gonna take out some glycerin, and you know, in our instructions it says to chop it up. Jenny's kind of already done this for us, and since they won't give me a full kitchen here at the library, and I can't remember everything, I forgot a knife is what I'm saying, I'm gonna pop these cubes in just like so. And you know I don't like to measure. I could weigh it all out, but I'm not going to. Because a lot of you might not have a weight scale at home either. Maybe you do. So that's like 2.5, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 8, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna pop them in here. I'm gonna throw them in my microwave. And I'm just gonna do, I'm rethinking it as I'm saying it. I'm gonna do like 25 seconds. That's an arbitrary time. It's in no instructions anywhere. Then I'm gonna take my piece of loofah and I'm gonna tie a string to it. The first one I did not do that, and you don't need to. It's just like a nice little added feature, especially if you want it to hang in your shower, like over your shower head, or if you have suction cups or hooks built in. That way you can hang it right from then. It's not sitting in any water pooled soap. It would last longer. And I just tied a quick little knot. So, whoopsie. So now I could hang it. So I'm gonna get out my glycerin and give it a stir. You can see that it's not all super melty yet. And I don't want really to take any of it with me, so I'm trying to knock all of that off. Pop it back in there, and let's do another 25 seconds. So I'm gonna put my glycerin to the side, uncap my peppermint oil, and get my mold out. Once I have my mold out, I'm gonna try and squish my loofah in. And look, it's kind of big, right? So it's gonna fit in there tight. I suppose we could try and trim it down or take a section out, but I actually like that it's a little oversized. I know I'm kind of weird, but I do like that it's a little oversized because it fits snug. And I'm wondering if this will help my glycerin to distribute better. The first one I did, it kind of rose up the loofah sponge, which still is fine, but I like to be able to try and make it like the pictures, and as you can see, it's popping up. So it's probably not gonna stay in there. So I'm not gonna let that stress me out. I'm gonna get my glycerin and my oil, and I found I had to really shake it there. It finally started to come. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I know from experience, I really like this smell, so I'm gonna do 5 more. Cause hey, enough is enough, but more is better. Okay, so now I wanna stir in my essential oil, and look, my loofah has popped right out of there. This could be a problem for me. Shove it back in there, and now I'm gonna pour my glycerin all the way around it. And of course, it wants to rise up. Now I could. Oh, there you go. If I took my measuring cup and it weighed enough, I could do a coffee cup even. I could weigh it down, but I'm not gonna stress out about it because it's gonna be cute either way. I'm gonna set this off to the side and then show you what I did. Because I had to make this, sorry, blank screen, because I had to make this pretty quickly, I put it in the refrigerator and then I popped mine out. The nice thing about those silicone molds is they roll right off. So I popped it right out, and you see that I have all this glycerin at the bottom and my loofah at the top. And at first I struggled and I thought, I'm not crazy about that. But then I decided I am kind of crazy about that because I can get this guy in the water, get it lathered up, lather this side up, and go to town on those elbows. Don't even get me started on my feet in the winter. Oh my gosh, but it's really nice. So even though I thought it was a design flaw, or I was the flaw in the design, as it turns out, I actually like this idea a lot better. The only thing I do regret is that I didn't put a string on this first one, but I do have a little cup that I put my special soaps because I like fancy soap. So when my next one that I have in there right now, or this last one, when that's gone, my little sweet loofah soap is going right in that. But remember, you have string, and if you run out of this string, you can buy any old string you like and do these. I think this is a great gift, and I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, so I am not saying Christmas gift, but I think this is a great gift, a little winter care package. If you have a friend who's not feeling well or just needs a little TLC, this would be such a great thing to give all your favorite people in your life. I hope you liked this sweet little easy loofah soap bar that we made today. I hope you liked making it, and I hope you find you like it even more in the shower with your yummy peppermint oil. But of course, if you're a lavender girl or eucalyptus or rose or whatever trips your trigger, do your own little mixology with that. You guys, have a great rest of your night. Have a great shower or bath when you're all done with your bar. And I hope you have an even better tomorrow. I'll see you in a couple weeks for all the delights that we're gonna do for December. Bye.